Looks like our coverage yesterday was spot on, because today there is significant damage control from Team Meghan Markle and Prince Harry over that visit to Jamaica. My God, what idiots. Welcome to Popcorn Palace. I am Andy Signor. So honored to be with you all. And oh my gosh, before we get to this story, which is a doozy, I got to thank all you guys who have signed up for our Patreon. My goodness, almost 400 members. Can we get it to 500? Guys, this Patreon allows us to keep the truth flowing, to get the alerts to you, and you get to give the majority of your hard-earned money to us instead of YouTube taking that crazy 32%. When you guys support us, I want to make sure we get it and that we can invest into so much fun stuff that's coming. Oh my God, today has been crazy with calls and things about projects in the works. I can't wait to tell you more, and I'm so excited about the future 2024 of the popcorn brands. And thank you all. Guys, it's getting brutal on YouTube. It really is. Algorithms are so finicky. The censorship's wild. We are not leaving YouTube. We have to be there. It's just a necessity. They're a necessity, sadly, the biggest video search engine. So don't be confused. We're not leaving YouTube, but we want to give you another opportunity to support us directly, to get extra content, as well as finally get alerts off of that platform so you get notified. And I hope you guys who've been patrons are seeing those alerts, having fun. More is coming. So grateful to all you guys. Thank you so much for your support there. All right, but let's get to the story. Don't forget, I'll put it at the end. You can always check out the tiers, join for free. Ideally, pick a tier you can. You guys are amazing. All right, but now let's get to the story, because yesterday, as we reported, when I saw that showing at Jamaica and then posing with the Prime Minister, it was impossible to not see it as a act of war. These two flew, you're telling me, they flew across the country, the globe, from Montecito to Jamaica. Like, how far is Jamaica from Montecito? I'm curious. That's 2,828 miles. Look at that. Boo, it's like they went to Hawaii. Boo, they went all the way across down. They were closer to me. My goodness. All the way down to Jamaica, almost 3,000 miles for a movie premiere. Why? Well, because they were invited by Paramount boss, Brian Robbins, who they're friends with. Now they're putting this out there because they're getting slammed for their insensitive showing, which is like, dude, everybody loves Bob Marley. But dudes, why are you in Jamaica? Turns out she might have been out there in Jamaica with somebody else. If you missed our coverage of who Marcus is, heading over to Planet, we just dropped that one. But besides, let's stay on point. Stay on point, Andy. They're trying to claim that they went all the way down because they were invited by a Paramount boss, their friends. Their trip there was because they were invited by Paramount boss Brian Robbins. The Duke and Duchess are friends with the family of Mr. Robbins, a source told MailOnline. The father of three is the chief executive of both Paramount Pictures and Nickelodeon and lives with his stylist wife, Tracy James. Source said Harry and Meghan have been long fans of Bob Marley's music and message and have a personal friendship with the Robbins family, who invited them. The couple were delighted to attend the screening of One Love, which celebrates the late reggae singer's life in Kingston on Tuesday night, the source added. The Sussex's friendship with the Robbins family is notable, given Harry and Meghan are searching for new forms of income. Their deal with Netflix expiring next year, Spotify firing them. Are they trying to make a deal over there at Paramount? And we talked about this yesterday as you saw the Netflix deal closing, but this is something that's very funny. Paramount releases Comedy Central, which released the Worldwide Privacy Tour. So their friend, Brian Robbins, had no problem with South Park roasting them. But now Harry and Meghan, they probably didn't even realize that because they're so just, ooh, famous people with money. But they're literally, Brian Robbins literally could have probably stopped this. I mean, it's hard to stop the South Park guys do anything, but I just find that hilarious. But anyway, intriguing how Paramount owns Comedy Central, which owns South Park and their worldwide privacy story. And yes, wah!
We want privacy. We want privacy. We want privacy.
Both of these samples are from this episode, which is courtesy of Brian Robbins. He's like, I'm going to see if I can get a selfie with him after I allowed South Park to just completely mock them. Because, you know, they're good friends. They're good friends. Dude, these appearances at these red carpets are PR, marketing opportunities. Brian Robbins and the filmmakers want celebrities to show up because then more pictures are shared and then people go see the movie. It's all marketing. Marketing is incredibly important for a movie like this Bob Marley movie. I love Bob Marley movie, but I love Bob Marley. I don't know if I'm excited for this Bob Marley movie. I know the family's behind it. We'll see. I might give it a shot. I don't love the actor play. I mean, I like the act, but the actor doesn't seem that good in the trailers. We'll see. But the reason if he did invite them, who knows if that's true. I want to know what you guys think. It's because we're talking about it. We're now talking about Bob Marley. Somebody's talking about the Bob Marley movie that's coming out. That's why. But it's hilarious that they will throw out all their values and their beliefs to go pose with the guy who allowed that to happen. Anyway, but this is why they showed up. I don't believe for a second. There are countless images as we scroll down. Here they are with another. This is the Minister for Legal and Constitutional Affairs who said that Jamaica would sever ties with the monarchy because it was time for the nation's future to be in Jamaica's hands. Now, they posed with all these political figures. Oh, yeah, let's pose with all the Jamaican political figures as if they don't know what's going on. Now, all right, fine. So they don't know, and they're just complete idiots. That's the defense they're throwing out there. So the defense is, we didn't know. Oh, did I do bad? That's the argument. We're dumb. We don't know. Are you buying that? Because I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. They're very careful about their brand, and they are not just quick to pose with everybody. This was all calculated, in my opinion. And there it is. All these selfies, all these things coming in with these experts. It's very telling. There they are. The Prime Minister Andrew Holness and his wife, Juliet. Oh, so nice to meet you. Look how happy. Yeah, see? We're getting we're going to spit in the monarchy's face is what's happening here. It's unreal. And yeah, did they do this because they thought this would help their Hollywood dreams? No, experts have already chiming in all over. I don't need an expert to tell me, but this expert says they have no careers in Hollywood. No careers, according to this expert. They made a calculated move to get attention by attending this Bob Marley film premiere. Royal Commentator has warned they have no career in Hollywood left. While they wondered if this was a sign that maybe making a debut, no, they have no careers. This is from Richard Fitzwilliams. There's no doubt that with the Hollywood Reporter stigmatizing them as losers, Harry and Meghan are in limbo. The appearance in Jamaica was a surprise, but seemed more calculated to get attention during a difficult week for the royal family. It isn't an attempt to restart their careers. They currently have no careers in Hollywood. I love that line. That's about as factual, in my opinion, as it gets. But yeah, there it is. They showed up. They did all this and traveled all that distance. Look at that distance for these photo ops with the guy from Paramount who was responsible for South Park. Idiots. And the Jamaican government who wants to block the monarchy while he's in the hospital. They're like Sarah, Catherine, the king. This was not the week, but they still did it. Why? Because again, you guys have finally ingrained and you've proved it to me. They are manipulative. They are calculated. And yes, now they're starting to censor our content. It is scary out there, guys. So if you want us to keep going, which we're going to keep posting our videos here and on Planet, help us out. Drop a tip in the jar so you can be helping us each month. Keep our reporting going on royal coverage, on pop culture coverage, on all the important stuff we need to get out there. We got lots to talk about. So thank you guys for supporting. I hope you'll consider joining our Patreon. I'm going to put it at the end. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe here. We're getting so close to 60,000. Might have already done it at this time of taping. Let's get us to 100. Woo woo. And Steph the alternate as well. So grateful for you guys. We will be live later today around 4:30 Eastern over on Planet to talk about this and so much more. So I hope to see you guys there. In the meanwhile, check us out. Check out the Patreon there, top left. And thank you guys so much for watching and stay tuned for more here on Popcorn Planet. Sorry, Popcorn Palace. I get confused sometimes.